Hi, I'm Jason with J&P Fitness and Performance here at Function Smart Physical Therapy in San Diego, California. And today I'm going to do a demonstration of my foam rolling 2.0 program. Alright, so make sure that you have your foam roller. You can use the soft foam roller or the hard foam roller, whichever you prefer. Obviously you're going to get a little bit more of a workout with the hard roller. And then your tennis ball. We're going to need to use a tennis ball today too. So I have a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball or whatever you can tolerate. Generally, we'll start with the tennis ball. And from there, we're going to go right into the first one, and that's going to be calves. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up on the roller, and what we're going to do is roll from ankle to knee, like so. And we're going to do it 5 times in this position. So toes going to be up, going all the way from ankle to knee 5 times. And then we're going to switch. We're going to turn that toe out, and you're going to roll 5 times from that ankle and knee again into the toe out position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one for the calves, you're going to turn it in, and you're going to roll for 5 more times. Same distance from ankle to knee. Good. That's calf. What you're going to do is, you're going to do one, and then you'll switch your leg and do the other. Make sure that you only have one leg on the roller at a time. Next, we're going to move on to hamstrings. So, similar to the calves, we're going to start with toe up position. You're going to roll from your knee to your butt 5 times. And then switch to the outside. So you're going to toe out and roll 5 times. Make sure that you don't roll too far as into all the way to your IT band on the side of your leg. All we want is just the kind of the outside of the edge of the hamstring. You got 5 there, you're going to roll, turn it in. You're going to do the same thing, rolling to the inside of your hamstring, but not all the way turned to the adductor muscle, so not kind of on the side of your leg, just on that edge of that hamstring. Do one leg, and then you're going to switch to the other leg. Next, we're going to move to the glute max, so the big butt muscle. What we're going to do is you're going to sit up on the roller, put one butt cheek on it. You're going to roll 10 times, shifting your weight onto that, just all the way basically from the edge of your butt in the front to the edge of your butt in the back. 10 times, rolling across, trying to just get those big muscles to move. Again, this is 10 times across. Good. Once you have 10, then you're going to shift your weight to the other side, like so, and roll just like this on the opposite side. Next glute, we're going to do the glute perpendicular. So you're going to start sitting on the foam roller, so it's between your legs. You're going to roll from the middle of your butt to the outside of your butt 10 times on each side, rolling, shifting your weight as you need to. Use your arms and legs to balance all the way to the edge of from the middle all the way to the edge, 10 times. So. And then once you got 10, you're going to switch to the other side. All you do is shift your weight to the other side, and we'll do the other side. All right, next, we're going to roll out the hip rotators. So what you want to do is you're going to switch to the ball, the tennis ball, the lacrosse ball, whatever you're using. We're going to make sure that you have it kind of right in the lateral side or the outside of your butt, and all you're going to do is going to roll up on it, keeping this leg flat and down, so toes pointing out instead of pointing up. And then you're just going to roll 10 times on the band of your butt which you feel is the tightest, and you'll notice it right away. So 10 times, you can go backwards or forwards, you can go side to side, you can go in a circle, whichever you feel like is getting you the most. You're going to get 10 times on that. And then you'll switch to the other one and do 10 times on the other side. All right, next we're going to switch to low back. What you're going to do is start on the full roller, low back, hips up in the air. Go ahead and grab here or underneath here to kind of stabilize. You're going to roll from your low back to the middle of your back. So from your covering your lumbar region, from basically from your butt to the middle of your rib cage and back 10 times. You don't need to really do much other than just kind of roll, and you can hear some of the vertebrae pop back into place, which is fine. You got 10 here. And then you're good. All right, from the lower back, we're going to move to the upper back. What you're going to do is you're going to shift your hips up. So you're in the middle of your low back and your thoracic spine area. What I want is up, hips up. Take your arms, you're going to put them next to your head, and bring your elbows in. This will kind of clear your shoulder blades so you can actually get to those muscles. You're going to roll from the middle of your back. What I want you to do is shift your weight to one side, so we'll shift to the right side here. You're just going to roll 5 times from the middle of the back all the way to your shoulder blade, up to your neck, almost up to your neck. 5 times on one side. Put those elbows in. And then you'll shift and do 5 on the other side. All right, next we're going to do lats and shoulders. So what we're going to do is start with armpit onto the roller, arm out, try to keep it up off the ground if you can. You're going to shift your weight and you're going to roll from your armpit to the middle of your back, trying to stay on the back side. So on your lats as they run through up on your back, you're going to roll up, hips up, roll across, all the way to the armpit, get that shoulder to the middle of your back, so don't try to roll too far down. You're going to roll 10 times. Using your feet to move your hips if you need to. So it can be kind of painful. Good, once you have 10, you're just going to shift and turn it over and do the other side. All right, next we're going to go back to the ball. We're going to do posterior side of the shoulder. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ball. The easiest way to do it is trying to kind of find out where the soft tissue is in your shoulder, working on these deltoids. You're going to pull here on that crease between the middle and the anterior or posterior deltoid. And then you're just going to put the ball in that position right there. So it's in there, and what I want to do is start with a bent elbow 90 degrees, palm facing up, hand down on the ground. You're just going to rotate it across, keeping that 90-degree angle, back and forth, 10 times. Shift your weight. The more you lean onto that shoulder, the more pressure you put on it. The more you lean away from it, the less pressure you put on it. Do it 10 times. Just make sure you try to get that hand all the way down. Don't extend out, don't press out, just straight rotate across. Find that tight spot and just work it right there. Could hear some crunchies in there. But you got 10, then we'll switch to the other side. All right, next we're gonna move to quads, front of the thighs. We're gonna do 1 at a time. So we'll start on one side. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll from basically toe down in the middle. So you wanna be on the center part of your quad. And then you're gonna roll to the medial part 5 times and then to the lateral part. It's like this from your crotch all the way to your knee. Walk your hands out as you need to. 5 times. Then you're gonna shift your weight to the medial side. So I don't want you to roll all the way to your adductor, so your leg shouldn't be sideways, it should just be tilted that one little bit. You're gonna roll 5 more times. Remember, you're only on only one leg is on the roller. And then last, you roll out to the lateral side. So not so much that you're on your IQ band, just a little bit. You're gonna roll from here 5 times. From knee, crotch, good. And then you'll switch, slide the roller across, and you'll switch the other leg and do 5 in each position on that leg. Next, we're going to move to the adductors, or the inside of the thigh. What you're going to do is you're going to lay the foam roller along, parallel to your body. You're going to bring the bottom leg's going to be down, top leg's going to come across. And I want that leg off the side, 90-degree angle. You're gonna roll from your knee all the way to your groin. using your hands for support. You're going to do this 10 times. Try to keep that knee up, putting more pressure as you need to across all the way. Just like so. Then you'll roll over to the other side of the roller and do the other leg. Next, we're going to do a hip flexor. So basically the hip flexor crease right here, your TFL. We're going to basically just put the foam roller in this position right here. So you're only going to be on the edge of the foam roller. You're going to stay lay flat into that crease. Just about there. Keep your body flat and level. And you're going to roll 10 times. A very short roll. Only moving a couple inches. And then from there, you're just going to lift your hips up and slide it all the way through to the other side and do the other leg. And the last one we're going to do is the IT band, everybody's least favorite. Bottom leg straight, hip up on the roller, cross that front, the other leg over the front. So whichever leg is straight, the other leg's going to come over the front for stability. You're going to roll from your hip all the way to your knee, using your arms to propel yourself all the way, keeping on that side. You're going to do 10 times, just like this. Try to keep that leg straight and relaxed. Move your feet as needed, 10 times. And once you got 10 on this side, you'll flip over, use this on the other side, and do 10 on the other leg. So that's the foam rolling 2.0 protocol that my clients at J&P Fitness and Performance perform prior to every workout. We recommend generally for most people to foam roll every day, particularly if you're an athlete or you're older. As the tissues start to age, they start to become shorter and tighter. So our recommendation is to foam roll as much as possible. Do you need to do the whole protocol? No. Just kind of work on what is the tightest. You know from foam rolling, you know what hurts, what doesn't hurt. The stuff that hurts is the stuff you need to do the most. So work on that 5 to 10 minutes. Best time to do it generally is if you're watching TV or you get some downtime at work. Bring a foam roller to work, depending on what you kind of close your work in. But and then just kind of roll out 5-10 minutes on the stuff that hurts the most, and that's where you're gonna make the biggest improvements. 1 for injury prevention, and 2 if you're an athlete for increased performance. That is our recommendation. For more information on foam rolling or fitness and performance training, go to www.jmpfitnessandperformance.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.